Lesson 6.4, Compound Inequalities. Start by considering these questions. Are you in pre-AP Science? Are you in band? Are you in pre-AP Science and band? Are you in pre-AP Science or band? And what's the difference between and or? Let's start by considering these four students. This little guy has a beaker. He's in science. But since he's not in band, we'll leave him outside the band circle. This student has chosen neither band nor science. He's placed just outside the diagram. This kid plays trumpet, but he's not in science. We'll place him in this portion of the diagram. And finally, this little guy, well, he meets both restrictions, so we'll make sure he's in the diagram in both circles. Now let's consider who could say yes to the question, are you in band and science? Well, not too many of these little guys are in both band and science. Only this one will meet the restriction if I use the word and. However, if we change that and we consider that as the word or, now who gets to say yes to the same question? Is this one in band or science? Yes. Is this one in band or science? Yes, in fact, he's in both. Is this one in band or science? Yes. And now the only one that does not count would be the single guy on the outside of the diagram. Let's consider what it would look like if a mom made these two statements. We have a strict mom who says, you must clean your room and mow the yard before you can go to the movies. However, a more lenient mom says, you must clean your room or mow the yard before you can go to the movies. Consider what would happen to you if you only did one of the two. If you only did one of the two, would you get to go with a strict mom's restrictions? No, because you did not meet both restrictions. You do not meet the and statement. However, if you had a more lenient mom, the or statement, you would get to go. Now, how about somebody who meets both restrictions? Does the strict mom let him go? Yes, they do. Does the lenient mom let him go? Yes, and they probably get bonus money for popcorn. How about a student who meets neither restriction? Would they get to go with the strict mom? No. Would they get to go with the lenient mom? No. So please note that the and means both conditions must be met, while or means either condition is sufficient and both is still okay. Definitions to add to your notes. A compound inequality is when you have two separate inequalities joined by the words and or. A union is the list of all elements in either set, and you'll recognize that as being the or statement. The intersection of two sets is the list of all elements that are in both sets, which is a much more restrictive statement, and you'll recognize that as being the and statement. Take a moment and make sure you have these three vocabulary words added to your notes.